Hey guys, welcome to season 3 of Stranger Things, and it's me, Winona Ryder.
We've already talked about this. You're not Winona Ryder.
My mom said that I could be whatever I wanted. Thanks. I have a video for you guys today. I'm basically going to be doing a look inspired by Trixie Mattel in honor of her new palette being released. I haven't actually gotten it because Sugarpill's kind of outside my price range right now, but I really want it. I've been eyeing it. It's also going to be a get ready with me kind of deal. I'm just going to talk to you about some stuff, and I'm going to try to get better with this whole talking while doing my makeup thing. So basically, first, before I do anything, I'm going to glue down my eyebrows, which I'm not the best at, but I'm working on it. So basically, when I glue down my eyebrows, I kind of go against the grain to kind of get it together, and then I just kind of go back up like that, and then I take this spoolie thing doodad and I just bloop bloop, make sure all of this is straight, and then I just kind of take the glue stick and I go over it. Then I take my finger and I just kind of flatten it out, and then I let that dry, and then I just do a bunch of layers over it until I'm sure that it's completely covered. And sometimes my eyebrow peeks through. And then I do the same thing for the other eye, but I'm gonna do that one off camera. So now I did the other eyebrow and I'm just kind of waiting for them to dry. And it takes a while for them to dry. I don't use a blow dryer. All right, so 9 years later for me, 2 seconds for you, if even, my eyebrows are finally covered and dried. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with some of my lovely Coty Airspun in the shade Naturally Neutral, and I'm just gonna take one of these lovely things, dip it in here, and I'm just gonna set my eyebrows. But yeah, so what do I want to talk about? Well, since I'm doing a drag look today, why don't we talk about some RuPaul's Drag Race or something? So yeah, everybody likes to talk about how RuPaul's Drag Race, affected their lives, and did affect a lot of people's lives. It affected my life, that's for sure. I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race in season 1 when they had the lovely season 1 filter. I remember I was at my friend's house and they always had Logo on in the background. Like, Logo was on all the time. I just remember I was chilling and we were watching it and I was like, what is this? And my friend was like, oh, it's RuPaul's Drag Race. And it was the first episode too. And we caught it right around the beginning, and it was when all the queens were coming into the workroom. I just remember seeing Nina Flowers and I was like, this bitch, I don't know, something about Nina Flowers, just to this day, she's fierce and fabulous. But prior to RuPaul's Drag Race, the first drag queen that I had ever seen was Jackie Beat. She did all those YouTube parodies, and the first one I saw was Baby Got Front, and it was hilarious. And I'd share it on my MySpace page back in the day because, I'm freaking old. I'm gonna take this dark circle concealer from NYX and I'm just gonna go over my eyebrows. But yeah, I always remember wanting to do drag, but I don't know, I never felt like I had the, not that I didn't have support, my mom and my grandma were really supportive, and I had supportive friends, but I don't know, like I said, I don't think I was in a good place at the time to do drag. I would always do my makeup and I would always get really discouraged because it was terrible and I was just gonna stop. But now that I moved, it's why the hell not? Why not just do it? Even if the drag world is extremely oversaturated right now. I'm gonna take some powder and go over this. But yeah, I remember Nina Flowers was one of the first drag queens that I was obsessed with. I remember when she came out with that single Loca, I lived for it. I had it on repeat all the time. Season 2, I always felt for Tatiana because I feel she did have a lot of talent and I was rooting for her. And I remember when she got kicked off, I was very upset. So for foundation, I'm going to use the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat in the shade Light Beige. But yeah, I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm obsessed. I've watched every episode. I feel like RuPaul's Drag Race has evolved so much as a show. It's just crazy how many people watch it now. And I remember I was like shook when I found out that my grandmother watched it, and this was like season 3. I was like talking to her on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching TV." She's like, "What you watching?" I'm like, "RuPaul's Drag Race." She's like, "Oh, I watched that the other day." And I was like, "What? You watch RuPaul's Drag Race?" Like, remember when All Stars 3 came on? I watched that with my boyfriend, but that was because there was a lot of people in it that he really liked. We watched like the first few episodes of season 10 together, but he stopped watching like, I believe the episode Blair St. Clair got eliminated in. He just wasn't feeling season 10. And I was feeling it. I was feeling season 10 a lot. So what do you guys think about this All Stars 4 business? If the cast that they've predicted is right, I want to see Farrah make her way, like, towards the top. I think the comedy challenge just was not her jam. But I know like everyone's up in arms about Latrice Royale and Manila returning. I'm all for it, because as far as I'm concerned, All Stars 1 was a hot mess. Alright, so the next product that I'm using, people are either gonna love it or hate it. To make the colors pop, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in white. I bought this a couple months before the whole anti-vaccination business came out, and this was like $26 or something. I'm gonna use every last drop of this because I'm not throwing $26 out the window. You can hear the sound of my wallet. Still crying. I don't think Pandora Box would ever do it after how dirty they did her, but it would be cool to see her back again. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this palette here. We're gonna go start with this dark shade, and then we're gonna kind of see where it goes from there. Definitely what I'm gonna want to do is fix this hot messery going on right here. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. So now I'm gonna contour my underside. Sometimes I imagine myself getting my photo ID driver's license with this face. I'm gonna go in with some translucent powder, and I'm just gonna... Alright, I take that back. This is what I imagine myself looking like when I get my driver's license done. I'm gonna contour my nose first. It's probably a good idea. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Is this acceptable? As far as the winner of All Stars 4 goes, we're back to that now. I kind of want Manila to win. Although I'm really excited to see Bonnie Cart come back, because she was an absolute delight. Alright, so now I'm going to take my eyeliner from NYX. I'm just going to trace where I want this to be. This is the part that I always have a difficult time with. And that is Blake singing in the background. I'm going to use this big jumbo NYX eyeliner in black and kind of fill everything in.
What did you break?
I dropped your bottle of ranch on the floor.
Bitch, why are you breaking all that ranch?
Because I hate ranch. Oh god, people just unsubscribed. And so I'm going to set this black eyeliner with some
Black
eyeshadow. Black eyeshadow. The black eyeshadow I'm using for that is going to be this Tidgy. What was I talking about?
Black eyeshadow.
Yes. You're worse than the cat screaming. But yeah, if Manila and Latrice come back, I would want to see one of them win. But at the same time, I really like Pheromone and I want her to win. And I like Monique Hart. So if this cast is real, I don't know. I'm gonna hate it. Cause I basically like everybody that's rumored to be cast.
Why isn't Gia Gunn your favorite character?
Gia Gunn is my favorite character. She's a Disney princess. Well, I could see Gia Gunn as a Disney princess. But season 11 though, I'm psyched for season 11. The rumored cast looks great. I'm excited to see Ms. Ariel Versace. I'm also excited to see soju because I really want to see a lot more soju in the world. I'm going in and I'm cutting this crease. Oh my god! Hey!
It's the Mojo Show.
So I'm gonna go into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette and I'm gonna dig for some pinks. This pink right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with some concealer and try to fix these eyebrows. Okay. Darken up the eyebrows a little bit. There we go. Some white eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics. I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna do my thing. I've tried looks like this before and they always turned out really crazy. I'm gonna link my Instagram in the descriptions of my videos from now on, so you guys can check out that chronology of a hot mess. I'm feeling myself right now, and you cannot bring me down. And then I'm gonna take a brush and just kind of blend it all together. I just gotta contour my forehead a bit. I'm gonna take this and just blend upward so I don't smear it everywhere entirely in my life. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter. It's so bright you can't even see it in there. Alright, I'm gonna go find my only blonde wig and we're gonna see what this looks like. Alright, so this is it. So unfortunately I do not own a Trixie wig, but I call this my McDonald's wig because it's so cheap. I'm new, I don't want to invest a lot of money quite yet. So yeah, my last video will be over here, and then whatever video I come up with next will be over on this side. It'll be somewhere over here, and I'm gonna put my subscribe button over here or over there. I'm not sure, it's gonna be on here somewhere. I'm gonna leave the link to my Instagram and my Twitter in the description. So yeah, if you enjoy my videos, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out all my other stuff. And I will continue to keep posting.